computer with no hard drive at all. And what it's going to do now is going to boot straight off the network. It's going to boot into a virtual machine, and then we're going to be able to run everything that Windows 7 has.
Yeah, that's a new feature of Windows 7.
No, this
I
is
heard something about that somewhere.
yeah, Windows 7 does have virtualization built in for certain things, but the key part of this is something that's all free and open source software, so I can take a public access site, say, drop a server in it that has about $1,000 worth of computer parts, all free and open source software. So for $1,000, I can take all the old crappy computers in a public access site, run them off the system, and they're running all the latest software.
Yeah.
All I have to do is boot them off the network. They don't even need to have hard drives in them, and it's just really quick and easy deployment for that type of stuff.
That's awesome, because my laptop is a big scoop.
When you go to the Lake Echo campsite, that's where you...
Yeah, we actually have a pilot of this system running at Lake Echo. Really cool. They had, at one time, they just had a problem with one of their computers. So the cool part was we were just able to... I didn't even have to worry about, like, if it was a virus or I don't even care what it was. It's a virtual machine. All I had to do was take it, revert it back to a snapshot of what it was the day before, and everything was fixed.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's all about being able to connect into these servers remotely as well. So I can manage a lot of computers and a lot of virtualized computers. Yeah, little graphics come up. But so far, like, all I have to do, I could take any laptop you can find here in this place. I boot it off the network and it'd be running my software.
That's awesome.
So you're extending the life of that equipment, like...
Well, these are old crappy computers that my friends didn't want anymore. Like, my friend gave me this, I don't want this, it doesn't work anymore. I didn't even bother to put a hard drive in it, I just...
Like, whatever.
Yeah. And for a public access site, you know, like, they just can't afford to change their computers all the time. So why bother changing computers? Just...
Our library, I work at a library, and our library computers were, they crashed a lot, they freeze a lot, people are always complaining about them. So, like, this...
Yeah, you know, like, I'm doing a project now for a library, and basically what they want to do is just, sorry, they just want to have their old crappy computers for the catalog machine. Yeah. But they don't want to set up and install Windows on each one. And like, all I have to do is we're going to put this on one of their virtual machine servers, exactly the same type of system. And it's just going to boot up and allow them to have their browser and the catalog. So you can do like really simple, very fine-tuned stuff with this, or you can just have it as a full-fledged computer. These computers also can't connect to the internet right now, but they do run YouTube and Flash really well. They can do full-screen Flash flawlessly. Any Ubuntu side. But yeah, and I can have this set up too so that automatically just boots in Windows, so you don't have to log into Windows if you don't want to. But
if you want to save something, you've got to have a flash drive for yourself.
No, there's no flash drive or nothing. You just log it like say.
Well, excuse me, like, if you want to save your own files.
You want to save your own files.
Oh yeah, definitely. All these computers. That's another part of the system. The sound works. The graphics stuff settings are usually really well, and I can take. Like look, this is a mouse that I plugged into the disc, right? So USB ports work. If I plug in USB key, which I had one here a little while ago. Anyway, if you plug in a USB key, there you go. Even in the Windows virtual machine, it's going to show up. So yeah, like people need to be able to access this stuff, right? I usually have a shortcut name here. I just don't have the name right now, but it's just going to come up, show up here.
Everything works.
The CD-ROM drive, everything works, right? And even like the volume buttons work. You know, so that's the thing. You know, people say when you see desktop virtualization system, what's the problem here? What doesn't work? And if you really play around with it and get it working well, there's not much that it can't do. You know? For public access, it's not about running 3D games or nothing. They just need to get on a browser, right? Yeah, that's what these computers do really well.
And save something from the junk box.
Yeah, and that saves money for other projects.
That's all. Excellent. All right, well, thank you very much.
No problem. Take care.